Hello everyone, welcome to Majesty's House of Music. I'm Emmanuel. If you're new to my channel, please just remember to hit the subscribe button so that you'll always be notified every time I post new videos. Now, I've been doing a series for beginners, total beginners, and I believe this is about the 8th or 9th part. And if you have not watched the previous parts of this lesson, you may not be able to understand what I'll cover today. So if you check the description area below this video, you'll find a link to the full playlist. You can be able to see all the previous videos that we've done in this series. Because today I'm going to take it to another level. I'm going to use a song, What a Mighty God We Serve, because I believe many of us know that song. I'll use that song to illustrate some beginner concepts, and I'll introduce you to some slightly challenging concepts for beginners so that you can begin moving on to the intermediate level. And for those of you, as I've said many times, who would like to learn beyond the free series that I've done, there is a full 5-hour beginners course called the Foundational Piano course. You can order that course if you want to learn more beyond the free videos that I do here, and I'll put the link to my website below this video also, and my contacts on WhatsApp and email if you'd like to order the full 5-hour foundational course, because this is the final video I'll be doing in this series. But for those of you who'd like to go deeper, kindly consider getting the foundational course. So in the key of C, because that's the key that I've been using to illustrate all my teachings, okay? So as you realize, there's so much to learn on the piano that we cannot fully cover here. But I'm going to give you, ideas that can help you move to the next level. So this song, What a Mighty God We Serve, I'm going to play the progression of the song, and then I'll break down the chords that I'll be using, okay? So, what a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Let's take it again. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a holy God, what a holy God we serve. What a holy God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. So, as I said, this is just a beginner lesson. That's not the only way that you can play that song. You can add so much more. So, I'll break the song down as I usually do in phrases, part by part. So, what a mighty God we serve. I'm going to break down that line. My first chord is chord number 1, C major. I'm using this inversion, E, G, C. And on my left hand, I play C in doubles, okay? My right hand, I'm playing C major. This is the original C major, C, E, G, but I'm using the first inversion, E, G, C. By now, you should be comfortable with inversions if you've watched my previous videos. So, what a mighty God. My next chord is a D. Let me not say the 7th, because that's a little bit intermediate concept, or beginner level 2. But basically what I'm playing here is a slash chord, which is F major on my right hand, F major on my right hand, F, S, C, with D on the left in doubles, okay? Now, if you want to think of this musically to the next level, you're talking about a chord which is called a D minor 7th chord, okay? That's a D minor 7th chord, but at this level, I just want you to think of it as a slash chord, which is F major on my right hand with D on the left. So, what a mighty God we serve. And then I'll go back to C major on my right, but my left hand will play E in doubles. So, what a mighty God we serve. As simple as that. From C to F, back to C. But the left hand is walking along. What a mighty God we serve. And then the next part. What a mighty God. So what do I play there? So it's F major on the right with A on the left in doubles. Then G major on the right with B on the left in doubles. Then you land on your C major. And this time I'm using this inversion of C major, G, C, E. So, what a mighty God we serve. So you play F major with A, F over A slash chord, then G over B slash chord, then you land on the C. What a mighty God we serve. Then the next line, what a mighty God we serve. So what are the chords? C major, G, C, E, that's the inversion I'm using with C on the left. What a mighty God. And then you play an A minor chord, chord number 6. On the left I have A in doubles, and on the right I have A minor but inverted. The original A minor chord is A, C, E, but I'm using E, A, C. So, what a mighty God. And then the next chord is a D minor, D, F, A, with D on the left. We serve. Then a G major, G, B, D. And then you play a G over B. The angels bow. Let me play the song up to that point, okay? From the beginning. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Then the next part. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. So, what are the chords? C major, angels bow before him. Then at that point of him, I play G major on the right with E on the left. As you begin advancing, you realize this is an E minor 7th chord, but for now, I just want you to understand it as G major on the right with E on the left. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. A minor, I'm using this inversion E, S, C with A on the left. And then, what a mighty God we serve. So, D minor chord. And then you'll play a slash chord here. F major with G on the left. F over G. We serve. then you finish off with C major. If you're finding these concepts challenging, it means that you've not yet followed me from the beginning, because I've already talked about slash chords, I've talked about chord inversions. So if you watch all the clips from lesson 1 up to this point, you will be comfortable with what I'm doing. And as I've said, there are so many concepts on the piano that I cannot cover entirely in this free series. For those of you who want to get deeper, you can get the foundational piano, because it's a 5-hour course where I get into concepts like passing chords, modulation, how do you change from one key to another, so much in the full course. Now, let me touch a little bit about passing chords. Passing chords. Now, a passing chord, if you've heard about passing chords, is simply a movement of chords. There may be 1, 2, or 3 chords that help you to move from one position of the scale to another. So for example, if I want to move from A minor, the heaven and earth adore him, I know the next chord is D minor, and then G major, then C major. What a mighty God we serve. So when I'm moving from A minor to that D minor, I can use a passing chord to connect those two chords. Okay, so when I'm moving from A minor, I can use this chord here, this A major chord, A, C sharp, and E, with a C sharp on the left. Now there are many other options you can use. You can use a chord called an A dominant 7th chord. And this chord can be played in different inversions, okay? So something like this. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Now those are the things that we get into if you decide to get the foundational course. Those are some of the concepts you begin learning. Passing chords. So for example, in that case, I just use this A dominant 7th chord. There's a chord called a dominant 7th chord, and it looks like this. And on the left I have C sharp. Okay, so when you begin learning about dominant 7th chords, in that foundational course, I'll teach you how you use this kind of chords as passing chords. So at that point, I just played C major with G on the left, then a D minor inverted on my right with the G on the left, then with my C major. Now let me play the simple version of the song that we have covered so far. And then I'll play a slightly advanced version just to help you know that if you get the courses, you really go deeper. Now, we have not just done one course, we have several courses. If you check my website, you'll find several courses that we've done that can help you move from where you are to the next level. Okay? So, what a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. So that is the breakdown of all the chords we are playing. But now when you begin advancing, you learn these left hand stretches. Okay? For example, I'm playing a C, G, and an E instead of just playing a C here. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty we serve. Those bow before him, heaven and earth adore. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore. What a mighty God we serve. So there's just a few things you can begin throwing in here and there, but you can't begin playing those kind of movements if you're still at the beginner level. So I'm just doing that to encourage you just to take it step by step. We have done key specific courses. That means if you're playing in the key of F sharp, for example, and you want to learn how to play that same song in the key of F sharp, you can try get the F sharp course. If you are somebody who is maybe primarily you've been playing in the key of G, and or maybe some of you have been playing in the key of G, you can get the G major course. In the G major course, I go now into much more detail, breaking down the chords for you in the key of G. We serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. If you're playing in the key of C sharp, for example, we also have a course in the key of C sharp specifically if you want just to go deeper into the key of C sharp. What a mighty God, sorry, what a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Okay, if you're playing in the key of F major, we also have a course in the key of F. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. If you're playing the key of G sharp or F flat, we also have a course in the key of F flat. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. So I've not played that same song in all those courses. Of course, each course has different songs, but what I want to understand is that the concept is still the same. When you understand the concept in one key, you can be able to transfer the same concept to a different key. So the key, the most important thing that you need to do is to take everything step by step. And as I said, the reason why key C would be a good place for you to start, is because you are not engaging so much with the black notes, especially apart from those times when you are playing those passing chords, or those flat 5s and flat 7s. I know those concepts may be strange to you for now, but as you continue, you'll realize that there's so much you need to learn. I'm saying all this just to open up your mind to realize that we have resources that can help you learn and grow. And I have resources for intermediate players and advanced players. If you consider yourself to be a very advanced player, we also have advanced courses. So I'll put the link to my website where you can just move around and look at the different courses that we have. If you make a decision to get any of our courses, for those of you who are within Kenya, within Nairobi, we have a music school. You can also get in touch with us on WhatsApp or email, and we can have one-on-one classes, personal one-on-one classes with you. So I hope this beginner series has been helpful to you. I hope you've picked up a lot. And if, as I said before, if you have not watched all the previous videos in this series, please check the link to my playlist below this video. I'll put a link to the playlist so that you can watch all the videos from the beginning. So thank you for hanging out with me. I'm looking forward to hear from you. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Now, there are just a few things I'd like you to do to help us spread this word and support us. The first thing is to go ahead and hit the like button below this video. Just go ahead and hit the like button. And the second thing you can do is to share this video on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just go ahead and hit the share button so that will help us to spread this message so that more people can get access to these lessons. And the third thing is that if you have been watching my lessons and you're not subscribed to my channel, please just go right ahead right now. Log into Google with your Gmail, okay? With your Gmail, your email address, log into YouTube, and then hit the subscribe button so that you'll always be notified when I release new classes. And then the last thing you can do is to visit our website, MAJESTY'S then click on the piano video courses, and you'll see a list of several longer detailed courses where I go much deeper into these concepts, okay? So if you visit our website, you can order those courses there online if you have a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can just send me an email or a WhatsApp message, and then we can communicate on how you can order the courses and how I'll deliver them to you as downloadable files. I'll simply send to you a link and you can download the course that you are interested in. So thank you for following this channel, and God bless you. See you in the next class.